Hey, welcome back everybody to Scotty's Adventures, and just to start off, I want to say thank you guys so much for the support on my previous video. It is amazing, honestly. I couldn't believe it. Currently, as I'm recording this, it's over 400 views, and I'm gonna be honest, I never thought that I would ever get 400 views on a video. Like, the most I've had previous before this is like 40 something, so thank you so much. If you're wondering which video it was showing my One Piece winnings. So I showed a lot of my winner cards that I have gotten, my tournament packs, as well as I showed my pristine 10 Zoro card that I have. I do run Zoro as my main deck, so I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who subscribed because of that video, has been watching my channel and everything. I just want to say thank you so much for all the support with honestly just clicking on that video and watching it, even if it was just for a little bit. I thank you guys so much for all of that. Notice also these daily battle videos right now currently aren't getting that much attention, so what I'm going to be doing is trying to change it up a little bit, right? I'm going to be going and doing a kind of like daily battle with a different deck, right? Because don't get me wrong, I love Zoro, I love playing it, but I think I need to switch it up, make it a little bit more interesting, right? So my plan is we're going to go through all of the starter decks each day. We're going to play 2 games, and we're going to just see how the deck runs and see if we can make it, like, if we can catch a dub with it in a sense, right? So, of course, we're going to be starting off with starter deck 1, which is, of course, as everyone knows, or if you didn't know, it is the red Monkey D. Luffy, right? So, I've never played any starter decks, except for, I believe, it's the yellow Yamato. That was the very first deck I had, because it was the only one that was at my local store. It had just came out and everything, and that's what I actually started playing until I built my Zoro deck. So just to go through this deck really quickly, what this deck runs is a 2-drop Usopp. I've never actually played with any of these cards at all, never seen them until right this second, so it'll be a first time for me. But we have a 2-drop Usopp. Says add 2 Dawn when attacking. Your opponent cannot activate a blocker. Character that has 5,000 or more power during this battle. Okay. And we got just a 1-drop 3K character. Pretty bland. We have a 2-drop 4 power Sanji. Add 2 Dawn. This card gains Rush. We got a 3-drop 5. We have a 3-cost 5K Jinbei. 1 Dawn when attacking your leader or up to one of your character cards gains 1,000 power. Of course, we got the 1-drop 1K blocker Tony Chopper. We have the Nami once per turn, give up to 1 Rested Dawn to one of your leader character cards. Nico Robin, just a 3-drop 5K character. Then we have Via here, it's just a 2-drop 4K attacker, 4-drop 6K. Frankie, a 2-drop 3K Brook, and then on play give up 2 Rested Dawns to your leader, 1 character card. And then of course we've got the 5-drop 6K Rush Luffy. This I run in my Zoro deck. It is amazing. I run 4 copies though instead of 2. Then we have the Rono Zoro, but not the Rush version. It's the give 1 Dawn, add, what is this, 1,000 power to this card. Then for our events, we have 2 guard points, 2 Gum Gum Jet Pistols, 2 Diable Jambe, and 2,000 Sunny. So we're going to go ahead, play 2 matches, see if we can't catch a dub with this deck. As well as at the end, we're going to be talking about how we can improve this deck. Because I already can notice some improvements. But hey, let's get into the battles. I will see you guys when I have one loaded up. Okay, we are back. Never mind. Okay, I'm probably going to cut this segment out. Okay, and we are back. So, again, this is the first time I'm ever playing with this deck. So it's going to be a learning experience for me. So let's go ahead. We're going to drop the Nami, and we're going to go ahead and drop a chopper pass turn. So I've seen a lot of categories, played against a lot of categories. Zoro, I feel like, handles it quite well. Let's just go ahead and drop that. We're going to drop the Zoro as well, and then we're going to go ahead and attach both of these rested on to our leader. Yep, give him a third one. Boom, now we're swinging with 8. I kind of like these Nami cards. I personally don't run them in my Zoro deck, and he did counter out of that. But we'll see how it goes. I definitely don't run this Zoro. I run the 3-drop Zoro for sure. We are going to go ahead and trash and counter out of that one. So, let's see here. Probably gonna, have to take this hit without a reasonable doubt. So right now, dang. Let's go ahead, cancel that. Let's just drop that just so we can attach that. Let's drop her. Let's use his ability there. Alright, and let's just kind of swing here. Waiting for an opponent, get his stuff going here. Then we're going to swing at life, but I do want to get rid of these cards. What did he get on this one? He got a 8-drop category. Okay, took that one. Let's see what he gets out of this one too. Okay, 10-drop. Let's go ahead and attach that, swing. So so far so good, I think. I really like the extra Dawn potential so far. Okay, gets that from life, good trigger, and that from his first life. So he definitely got couple of really great triggers, but right now it's not looking too good because I am already down to 3 life, so that's not exactly where I think I would want to be. Yep, I'm gonna take that, no problem. He's gonna swing 5, and I don't have anything. Luckily he didn't add a Dawn. Yeah, I'm just not really pulling counter or anything. Jesus, you know, I really don't want to grant him a life because I think I'm going to be kind of screwed going the next turn with 6. Ooh, this is not looking good, to be honest with you guys. I'm going to trash 1 now. I'm just going to try and swing for game, honestly, because, I mean, there's nothing I can do here. This 1, give 1 rested on, dope. Let's go ahead and do this. I messed up. Okay, I can still work with this. Let's go ahead and deploy that. We're going to go ahead and go like this just to give him rush ability. We're going to save that. Let's just swing 7 at 5. Let's see what happens. He's going to take. Let's swing 6 into 5. Does he have a 2K? Because I've got to make sure everything kind of goes perfectly here. Not liking this too much, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and give. Let's go ahead. I can't give her 1. Okay. Let's go ahead, no, cancel that. Let's go over here. Let's deploy him. Let's give him 1, give him the extra 1, swing another 6. Let's see how he does it. Alright, he's taking that one. So I only have a max. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's just swing 5 into 5. Let's see if he blocks it. If he doesn't, we can use a zombie. We can use this. Make Luffy unblockable, throw an extra 1 on him. Let's see it. So he chose to take. Okay, we might have a chance depending on what his counter. Oh, that's not good. He probably just got some counter power, possibly. I mean, is it a counter? No, it's not. So let's see here. Let's give him 1. Let's make him unblockable, and let's swing for game. See if he has 2K. He does, and he immediately does. Yep, so that's gonna be GG's right there at turn 5. So far I'm liking this deck a little bit. It's not bad. Definitely I think we can get some improvements in here though. Yeah, I mean, nothing I can do here. Alright, well, let me get us into one more match and see if we can't catch a dub there. See when, Alright, I found someone. Let's go second. Of course. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan that. I think you definitely turn one want to see those Namis, you know, because you want them early, in a sense, just especially on turn 1 or 2, you know, turn 1 right here, because you can just drop them, not really have too much worry. I mean, the only other thing I dropped is that. Let's see here. So what do you get out of this? So he got a 10 drop Luffy out of that one, which I don't know how this is really going to match up against, you know, against him, especially with OPO5 cards and all of that. He's going to immediately swing 5. Okay. Yeah, we're going to counter out of that. I don't want to deal with that. Going to have to take that one. It's not really even a choice there, but we can get that. Boom, immediately give 1 there, right? Then we can use his ability to give the other rested Dawn there. And let's just swing there. See what happens. 4-2, gonna die. No way he's gonna counter out of that, right? Let's give him 2k. And yeah, let's swing 7 at 6. See if he takes. Me personally, I don't really like this Luffy, like the purple red one. So that's just my personal opinion. I do want to deploy that and pass turn. I don't really like only having 3 lives. I feel extremely vulnerable when I play that, but I'll go more into that when we get to him. I know he's way further down the line, you know, starter deck 10 with the 3 captains. So yeah, that's way down the line. But me personally, just don't like it. So far with this, you know, pure red Luffy, it's not too bad. Definitely just gonna have to see how everything goes. Yep, just block it, get it out of there. Don't care about it, right? Let's go here. Let's go ahead and deploy that. Let's attach 1, boom, 2. Let's swing, yeah, 6 into 6. See if he's got any type of counter. I'm sure he does. Yeah, an 8. He had a 2k right there, but if he had to drop 2k, you know, 1000 Sunny, it's not really gonna work. Let's call. We drop this Usopp or drop him for next turn, and then we do that. Let's see here. What's my best bet? Because I would have to give him 3 right off the rip, and I kind of don't want that. So I'm gonna go ahead. Honestly, let's attach 1. Use 1000 Sunny here. Swing 8 into 6. I doubt he's gonna counter out of it. He has no active Dawn. So he'd have to drop, you know, 3k. See, yep, took it. Let's just go ahead. We can drop Usopp now, but he's also our counter power. So let's just go ahead and drop the Sanji. Honestly, you know, it might be a waste of the card's ability, but I just feel like as of right now, that's a little bit better, just so we do have a little bit more. Because I'm gonna be honest, we have no, you know, only counters coming from these 2, and it's only 2k. Luckily, so at first, when I first saw this and seeing it run with red decks, I thought the leader couldn't take damage. That's not true. Only works with Whitebeard. So don't let it confuse you or anything like that, okay? Yep, boom, get that out of there. So don't let that confuse you. You can still damage characters. Most definitely can still damage characters. Honestly, let's just do that. And we can just, boom, swing there, 4 for 4. Let's see if he wants to counter out of that or not. Okay, so he is 8k. We need to keep that in mind big time, right? So, here, bring that up to 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's apply 8. Let's swing, right? Because he can still take damage. Regardless if he thinks he can or not, he can take damage. Let's see. Because I had how much rested Dawn? So he's at 4, that makes 5, 6, 7. Let's go ahead. Let's just put it all. Oh, I messed that up. I didn't even use my Dawn ability. But it's cool. Could have probably played that turn slightly better, to where he probably would have had to use more counter or something, if he even had it, because he took that and took it pretty quickly. So just makes me believe he didn't have it. But we'll see. I'm still at 3 lives, got 1 blocker on the field. We'll see. He's down to 1 life, so hey, who knows? We might catch this dub here. I'd be pretty psyched and happy about it. I'm just gonna go ahead, take the blocker. Honestly, just it prevents me from taking a life right now. He's gonna throw 10k. I mean, nothing I can do. He's probably now about to drop that 10 drop Luffy. I wouldn't doubt it. I gotta remember he did get that at the beginning of the game, and that would just be a really good play for him right now. I mean, he'd probably honestly win after, especially as maybe a Rush Zoro in his hand. He could probably win game right now, depending. Yep. So he's gonna drop this. I do have 2k counter, so I got that going for me. He's gonna get 1. He's gonna get 1 from here. He's gonna get 1 from there. Oh yeah, he's only gonna have, no, he's gonna have 4 active Dawn. Yep. Probably gonna see a Zoro come into play here of some kind. I would assume 3 dropper of Zoro. So we're gonna need to swing pretty hard at game next turn. Really hard at game next turn. So he's gonna wait. I'm gonna definitely counter out of this one, because this is probably gonna be okay. Wow, okay, that is, I don't know if he just doesn't think he can win. He probably doesn't. What is his trigger? Play this card, yeah. Use trigger. Boom. Okay, that's a potential attacker next turn, because I need to land 2 attacks. So he's probably got some good type of counter in his hand right now. Definitely probably, no, he uses a blocker. That is, wow, after even, wow, okay. That blows my mind. I don't even understand why he would do that, to be honest with you. Let's just go ahead, because I have 1 and 1, right? That's it. So yeah, let's just deploy that, because we're gonna be able to just get that back. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why he would do that. Honestly, I'm an idiot. Clearly, wasted 2 Dawn and Wild Sunny over there. So let's just go ahead, throw 3. You know, does he have a 2k on him? Does he have it? You can't activate a blocker. You can't activate a blocker. You know what I mean? I'm an idiot. I'm a big idiot. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we could have had this game, and I just threw it out the window because it says 2 Dawn when attacking your opponents cannot activate a blocker. So I think I messed this game up. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe there's still a chance. Right? Yep. Man. So let's think about this, right? If I give 3 Dawn to this guy, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? He's got it. Yeah, he's got it. I threw the game, ladies and gentlemen, and I apologize. If I would have probably thought about it better, would have used his counter there. Probably still would have blocked there, but I could have probably played this out a ton better. I think this loss isn't from the deck matchup. I think this definitely is a loss on my part, just not knowing this deck well enough. Yeah. So let's just go ahead and end turn. And I mean, I don't even have the counter in the hand right now to block his Luffy. So if he swings with Luffy right now, boom, swings with, you know, what's it called? His 10 drop Luffy, he's got it. So again, yep, there it is. I mean, that's not even counter. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, 1k counter. What am I supposed to do here? Yep, he's gonna throw 20,000 at me. I'll have to do that. Okay. Well, let's go over to deck editor and let's load this deck in. Okay. Major improvements to this deck, right? Huge amount of improvements I can just think of for this deck, right? 1, this card, just throw it away. This card, let's throw it away. This card, let's throw it away. Honestly. So like, oh, and this just, I mean, okay, that has counter power at least, right? But honestly, yeah, we could probably get rid of those too, right? But these three main cards, this one, and this one, can just go away. These two in particular don't have counter power at all, right? This one only is a 1k counter power, right? And don't get me wrong, it's two costs, 4k drop, right? Not bad, but there are so much better cards that you can get with this deck, for this deck, right? Like that Sanji, let's just take it away. Let's get some 2Ks in here. Because if I'm not mistaken, right, that's the only 2K. We only have 2 cards, literally 2 cards out of 50 that are 2K. Alright, that wasn't much at all. And we only have 6 event cards too, right? I think we need to, no less, get at least 2 more. And 2 more that add counter, if not even more than that, right? Because I could definitely tell playing those 2 matches, we had no counter, right? Honestly, no counter at all throughout that. So I would definitely get away from those. And then we need rush cards. I feel like the whole purpose of red is to come in fast, hard, with big attacks. Like, you know, I can have nothing on my field. Boom. I drop a, you know, especially if we have 10 Dawn, I throw 1 Dawn on leader or somewhere else. Boom. I have the, then I can drop a 5-drop Rush Luffy, 3-drop Rush Zoro, stuff like that. So we could replace, boom, 4 of these with Rush Zoros. We could replace 2 of these, get 2 more Rush Luffys, you know, and the other 2 could be for, the other, you know, 2 could be for, what's it called, the 10-drop Rush Luffy, and for late game purposes. Then we could get rid of these for some 2Ks. Just even, you know, the 2-drop Sanji 2Ks, I feel like would be so much better than this card, because this card doesn't, I feel like it doesn't have the potential. I never saw myself playing this or even drawing it, you know, because look at this, we have no searchers. Every deck I can think of, right, whether it's Yellow Pudding or that new the Sky Pia searcher, or you've got like other searchers for purple. I personally, like, you have the Queen draw 2 card effect, anything like that, right? We have no draw power from this, no way of fixing a bad hand, I personally feel like, from this deck. As well as another thing, these almost serve no purpose as well, you know, except for the counter. Like, I saw myself not wanting to drop cards because I had no counter power from this deck. So that is definitely something to keep in mind, right? I think this deck did not bad if I had to rate it on a scaling, just straight out the box, right? Let's see here. So if you're just joining for a casual game with a couple of buddies, sure, it's fun to play, right? Tournament wise, I don't think you would really see any success, especially even at locals. Realistically, just taking it straight out of the box, then again, no starter deck. I know a lot of people tried the 3 captains just straight from the box, but I don't think it played that well, just because I saw a lot of them needing either a Queen or something like that. So, you know, even I don't think there's a single starter deck out the box, but definitely I would say there are some that are definitely better than others. This one out of 10, straight out the box, I'm going to think locals purposes, right? I would say probably a 4 out of 10, right? I think it can use a ton of improvements just across the entire board. Like, there are just so many better red cards, and if not, I mean, you could honestly take about 12, 16 of these cards, chuck them away, just throw in random 2Ks, honestly, because I saw absolutely no purpose, no meaning, nothing behind them. And even Thousand Sunny, right? It's a good, you know, stage card for a red deck, right? It's like one of the only ones we have for red decks. But it's not that great. I thought about running it in my Zoro deck. I tried it out a little bit, everything like that. it just wasn't working for me, honestly. I just saw better useful cards. I like that 10 drop Luffy that came out in the 3 captains deck. I saw more use of running 2 of those than 1 of them in 1000 Sunny, right? So you could definitely swap those 2000 Sunnies out, you know, to get some, for, you know, rush cards, 2K counters, stuff like that, right? As well as I saw no support really to boost too many cards, right? Don't get me wrong, this Nami card, very impressive. Match 1, I was able to get 2 of them early, just drop them, and was able to boost cards, especially with Luffy's ability about giving another Dawn, especially to these Sanjis, right? But other than that, nothing, man. I just wasn't impressed with the deck. Sadly, I had nothing I could search into, or if I, you know, throw in some Curly Dawns, what's it called, Buggies, and, you know, the Searcher Nami, that would just, I think that would change this deck. And if I just, you know, even took out some other cards and throw in a little bit more Rush, right? Like if I did 3 Rush Zoros and 3 Rush Luffys, like that would just completely change this deck, in my opinion, make it so much better. But yeah, that's so anyways, that's my take on this my apologies, this is my take on starter deck 1, the red Luffy. Woo, and I killed him. Let's just load him back in. The red drop. Anyways, this is my take on, what is it called, the red Luffy starter deck 1. It was a lot of fun playing it. First time playing with a lot of these cards. So anyways, tomorrow we're going to be doing starter deck 2. Please like, share, subscribe. Yes. And again, thank you so much for the support I got on that one video. I have 2 things coming in the mail, and then so hopefully next week I will do, I might even this weekend, hopefully this weekend I'll be able to do a locals tournament. Sadly, I was supposed to do on Sunday, but they were closed due to weather. You know, I'm in Texas, so you know what's happening, right? Hopefully I'll be able to get some footage, make a, you know, locals tournament. I'll start doing that every Sunday for my video, and then hopefully next week when those 2 packages come in, which I'm really excited for, especially on one of them. I'm not going to spoil the surprise, but yeah, because that video of me just showing a little bit of what I've got from One Piece blew up, in my opinion. And again, thank you all for just tuning in. Hopefully you enjoy this, and what we're going to go through, and, you know, kind of seeing different perspectives. And if there is a, you know, a leader from, that's not a starter deck leader, like, you know, Zoro, who comes out of the boxes, I will be doing those as well. If there's one you want me to just kind of do in between, just leave it in the comments section and I'll try and knock that out for you. Anyways, thank you for tuning in today at Scotty's Adventures, and I'll see you next time.